Hey everybody, it's Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 29 of our RuneScape 2007 Road to 100 Mil. At the end of episode 28, I said I'd be getting, or just doing some agility. I said I might get up to 60, and I did decide to go all the way to 60. As you can see, I just got it right there. But I don't think I'm done. I actually would like to get the rest of the Marks of Grace that I need to get the full graceful outfit, which is going to take 180, and now that I have 142, that means I only have 38 to go, and I am going to the Sears Village Agility course, so I will see you guys there. Alright guys, I'm at the Sears Village Rooftop Agility course to collect the rest of my Marks of Grace. Some of you may know that Canvas is supposed to be the best rooftop agility course for collecting the marks, and I just left that course, but I've decided I wanted to do Sears Village because it is more XP, and even though it'll take a little bit longer, I'm going to end up with a higher agility level, and I definitely need that higher agility. Eventually, I'd like to come back and do some more, but I am going to be getting the Marks of Grace here, probably going to get to 62, maybe even 63 agility. It really isn't going to take that long. I only need the 38 Marks of Grace. It's not like I'm going to be here for another few hours. It probably take an hour or two, though. I'm not too sure, but I will see you guys when I'm finished collecting them. Alright everybody, here's the clip of me getting my 180th Mark of Grace. It actually didn't take too long to get it. It definitely was slower than Canvas though. I wasn't 100% sure because obviously I had never tried the Sears Village course before, but there was no doubt it was slower for getting Marks of Grace. But it was worth it because I did end up getting to 63 agility, which is not too bad. There's the 180th Mark of Grace, by the way. But 63 agility is not too bad. There's a higher level that I do want to get later on, but we will do that some other time. Now that we have 180 Marks of Grace, we are able to go buy the graceful clothing, which will then actually, it's going to benefit us in a lot of different ways, and we're probably going to see that in this episode. So I'm going to meet you guys at the Rogue's Den where I can buy the graceful clothing. Alright everybody, I'm doing a quick test here to see how much money we would make if we were to buy the crystals instead of the clothing. It looks like we would have made almost 1.5 mil, so it's kind of tough to not take that profit and take the clothing instead, but it's going to be worth it. The Marks of Grace the graceful clothing is going to be very helpful to us in the future, so it's definitely worth having the full outfit now. We have that run regeneration and all of that weight reduction. Now I'm going to meet you guys. I'm actually going to go to the Grand Exchange. That's where I'm going to see you guys next. So I will see you there. Alright everybody, so I'm at the Grand Exchange, and as you may remember from last episode, I got to 66 magic so that I could run some air orbs. Now that I have graceful clothing, I am going to run those air orbs. I have not done it before, so I am only going to buy 500 uncharged orbs and however many, actually that'd be 1500 cosmic runes because it's 3 per orb. I'll show you the run here after I prepare for it, but I don't know how much of this I'm going to do afterward. It depends on how the first 500 go. I know I've always been a little uneasy about it because of running into the wilderness, and I just seem to have bad luck in there, but I can't imagine it's going to be that big of a deal. We are going to make a good profit. I know this is a few 100K an hour, so this is a good moneymaker. There's no doubt about that, but as long as we're not really having trouble taking the trips, I'll probably do a bunch of these and we'll make a really good profit off of it. Looks like these unpowered orbs are not wanting to buy. I am going to buy an air staff first, unless I already have one. I do have to check my bank to see if I have it, and it doesn't look like I have one. No, I think all I have is the fire one, so I do have to buy a staff of air too. Since these unpowered orbs look like they're not going to want to buy for us, I will go off camera if I have to and bump up the price and wait a little bit. Actually, I'm probably going to do that right now. It'll only take me a couple minutes, so I will be right back once I've gotten these unpowered orbs to buy. Alright everybody, so I got the unpowered orbs to buy. I didn't have to bump it up too much. I bumped it up a lot, but I got some money back, so it's not that big of a deal. I do just realize that I'm going to need to buy some Amulets of Glory because we are going to be teleporting back to Edgeville. I don't necessarily know exactly how many I need yet, so let me just do some quick. 500 divided by 26. That's if I can get 26 per load, which I think I'm able to do 27 actually. But 19 trips would be 5 Amulets of Glory. Not too bad. This actually isn't going to take very long if it only takes 19 trips. I'm not 100% sure how long a trip takes quite yet, though. It probably takes a few minutes because you can't just charge all the orbs at once. And I know that there is a quicker way to do it actually when you're there. I'll talk about that when we do the trip, which will be in just a second now that we have these glories. I will meet you guys up in Edgeville by the bank there. I'll be starting the air orb run. We do have to run through the Edgeville dungeon, but I will see you guys there. Alright everybody, so we are starting our first air orb run. Hopefully it goes pretty well. I don't know exactly how long it take or how long it will take, excuse me, or how difficult it's going to be because I haven't done it. I've only seen it done and heard about it, and I know it's a good moneymaker. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to blow it, but I don't think I can mess it up that much. It's really not like I'm doing anything difficult. With these 500 orbs, I don't think I'm going to get any magic levels. It's really not that much, even though they're like 79 XP a piece, something like that. I don't exactly remember right now. This is a fast-forwarded clip because it ended up taking a couple minutes to do the run. One thing I'd like to talk about is you'll notice I used the spell on the Aeroblesk, which, Aeroblesk, I feel like I said that wrong, but that's what charges the orbs, and I did just right-click all and kind of AFK it. I am doing some other things right now, so definitely need a little bit of AFK, but if not, if you're able to be click intensive and actually pay attention, you definitely want to keep using the air orb, using the charge air orb spell on the obelisk and doing it one orb at a time. You can do your loads probably 40% faster. That's actually going to make a pretty good profit. That'll probably turn, if it was 300k an hour, you could probably turn that into at least 400, maybe 430k an hour, something like that. But overall, this is going to be a good moneymaker. We're going to make a little bit of profit off these 500, not a ton because it's only 500. But if it goes well, then we'll do more afterward. I will meet you guys when I'm just finishing up all of these air orbs, probably standing in the Grand Exchange. Or I might show you the last trip. We'll see. It depends how I'm feeling when I'm finishing up. So I will see you guys then. Alright, everybody. So I'm finishing up my last couple of air orbs here. It wasn't the finest experience I've ever had, but it really wasn't too bad either. I made a pretty good profit from it. Probably made a few 100k. We might even get to 22 mil. We might get close. We'll see. The one reason I wasn't too big of a fan, though, is, like I said, it was in the wilderness, and I definitely got attacked a couple of times. Not killed any times, but it was still kind of annoying and took some of the time away. So we could have gotten more trips per hour if I wasn't getting attacked. It was just a little too annoying for me, I guess. I really didn't like that I kept having to deal with PKers and running back and forth. It only happened 3 or 4 times, but it was enough that I'm not too happy about it right now, so I'm probably going to not do any air orbs right after this. Not saying we're never coming back to it. We're definitely coming back and doing it because it's a good profit. But for now, we're just doing these 500, which isn't bad. We are going to sell them here once I get to the Grand Exchange, possibly get up to that 22 mil, like I said, which actually would be really nice because we should have been almost at 23 mil if we had sold all of those crystals we could have gotten from the Marks of Grace. So it'd be nice to make a little bit of extra profit here. So these are going to sell for a few 100k. This actually was a killer profit. Not too bad. It's really simple to do as long as you're not dying. And let's see what our cash stack is. Really crossing the fingers to see that go to 22 mil. And it did not. But we can see how close it is. Examine the coins. 22.9. Oh, look at that. Like 36k off. Not too bad though. Next time I'll see you guys, I'll actually be starting to do some hunters. So I'm going to meet you guys by the Great Chinchampas. Alright everybody, we're by the Eagles Peak Hunter area. I'm going to be hunting these Chinchampas here for a little bit. We're at 58 Hunter to start. I'm definitely going to 63 because that's going to give us the ability to hunt the red Chinchampas, which will be more profit. I don't think I'm doing red Chinchampas right after this, but we'll probably make a few 100k from this one. We'll definitely make enough to get to the 22 mil mark since we were only like 36k away. But the next time I'll see you guys, I'll probably have a little over 700 Chinchampas caught, and I'll be at 63 Hunter. Alright everyone, so we just have a couple more catches to go before we get that 63 Hunter. It really didn't take too long. I really do like Hunter. I recently grinded out 99 Hunter on my RS3 actually, so I've been doing 63 Hunter, by the way. There we go. I've been doing a lot of Chinchampas, so I'm kind of used to it. Now that we've caught these 724 Chinchampas, I'm going to head over to the Grand Exchange to sell them. That is where I'm going to meet you guys, and then we're going to talk about what the next plan is. So I'll see you guys at the Grand Exchange. Alright everyone, this is probably the clip that's going to wrap up the episode. I just have to sell the Chinchampas here, and then I'm going to buy some supplies for the next one. As you can see, the Chinchampas did not sell right away, so we are going to wait on them. It's not that big of a deal. I am buying steel bars because the in-between episode thing we're doing this time, I'm going to make some cannonballs. I'd like to get closer to 70 smithing with it. I'm going to do 2,500 cannonballs. It's going to take a few hours, but I don't necessarily know if it'll get me to 70 smithing. I didn't take the time to figure that out yet. Either way, it's going to get me close, and I don't have to be 70 right when I finish them. I have something else I'm going to do that'll probably get me to 70, so it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, though, we are wrapping up the episode here, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video and helping support the channel. If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you would hit that like button and tell us what you liked about it in the comments section below. If you're looking for more videos like this one, then go ahead and join the cul-de-sac by clicking that subscribe button and follow us on Twitter at @TheEdBoys. All links are in the description.